big breakthrough in the Delhi rape horror case. One of the key accused, Mukesh, has been positively identified by the male friend of that 23-year-old survivor who's still in hospital. The test identification parade was carried out inside Tihar jail at a little after 3 in the afternoon today.
Big significance in this test identification parade. Remember, Mukesh Singh, brother of Ram Singh, one of the prime accused, one of the 6 people who was the first to be arrested as well, is the only one of the 4 in custody right now who's agreed to this test identification parade. Mukesh Singh also lived with his brother in the RK Puram slum. He is in Delhi police custody. Test identification parade at Tihar jail has just been completed, and the male friend of the 23-year-old girl who was gang raped in that bus, the male friend who was also battered, beaten up brutally and was flung out of the bus first, has positively identified Mukesh Singh as one of the persons, one of the 6 persons on that bus who perpetrated this bestial cruelty on himself as well as that 23-year-old. This is the breaking news that we're bringing to you right now. It is a huge development because it means that the people, or at least some of the people who the Delhi police have caught, those who've at least agreed to this particular process, and that of course means only Mukesh has been positively identified. The investigation is going in the right direction. I want to bring in Headlines Today's Ankit Tyagi, who's breaking this news first on Headlines Today. Ankit, just take us through what happened.
The test investigation, the identification parade shift started at 3:05. It's a long process. 11 men were lined up for this, including including one of the accused, Mukesh. According to our sources, the victim's friend, the boy who was badly beaten, he immediately identified Mukesh. It's a positive identification, and this will have huge consequences in this case. It's a big development for Delhi police also. In this entire case, once Mukesh has been positively identified, now the police will be able to put together a chain of events, the sequence, and also would be able to show in the court that all these other guys were with Mukesh, and hence it is without doubt that all of them were present at the crime spot. This will help a lot in the case in the court. The TIP is admissible as an evidence in the court. It is done in front of a magistrate, and it's a very strong evidence in rape cases.
In fact, take our viewers through, Ankit, exactly how all the evidence is being pieced together. Thankfully, the Delhi police is being quite diligent in the way it is going about this entire investigation. Of course, under considerable pressure because of all the anger and outrage. But they've recorded statements in front of magistrates by the accused as well as the victims. They've retrieved some crucial pieces of evidence, and now they piece it all together for us.
Well, absolutely, Padmaja. There was significant pressure, although there have been, Delhi police has been reprimanded for the lapses and the lack of the fear of law in Delhi. But just looking at it from an investigation point of view, the investigation has been very quick and sound from Delhi police as far as this case is concerned. They have also recovered forensic evidences from the bus, the blood samples, the semen samples. Apart from that, they have been able to recover the shoes and the mobile phone of the victims from the possession of these accused. These are very crucial evidence that will prove clinching evidences when the court hears this case in the coming days. Apart from that, out of the 4 accused, 3 had denied this test identification parade. This will also be seen negatively them because one of the accused has now been positively identified by the victim's friend.
Well, definitely heartening news that he's been positively identified by the male friend of the 23-year-old gang rape victim, who was also incidentally beaten up very badly and was treated in hospital as well. Ankit, final question before I let you go on this breaking news that you're bringing to us here on Headlines Today. As you rightly pointed out, Mukesh was the only one who agreed, as is his right to do that, only one who agreed to this test identification parade. Just for the sake of clarity, what happens to the other 3 now?
The police will have to piece their evidences together as far as the other 3 are concerned. They also are yet to arrest 2 absconding accused in this case. But they have been able, with the help of the witnesses, the statement recorded of the victim's friend and also of other people, those who helped piecing this entire story together, the police will now be able to put in front of the court that all of these people were together at that night, and through the forensic evidence they will be able to link that all of them had committed this gruesome crime. So it seems that the police is moving towards a very watertight case against all these 6 accused.
All right, Ankit, thank you very much for joining us with that update.